Welcome back to Jersey Matters. When hurricanes ravage an area, pets are often separated from their owners, and Hurricane Ida was no exception. Recently, 2 animal rescue groups from New Jersey traveled down to Louisiana to try to help out. And Jersey Matters' Sherry Karabin was there to talk to them when they returned. Sherry.
Larry, for some people, Hurricane Ida may be a distant memory, but for those impacted, it's still a very real nightmare, including for some of the pets that got separated from their owners and are now living in shelters or, worse yet, on the streets. Recently, 2 local rescue groups made the 20-hour trip to Lake Charles, Louisiana, bringing much-needed supplies and returning with more than 20 dogs in need of foster and forever homes. From Great Dane puppies to Chihuahuas living out their golden years, those are some of the canines now available for adoption and fostering in the Garden State. Previously living in shelters in the Lake Charles, Louisiana area, their rescue is part of a Hurricane Ida-related relief effort undertaken by East Coast Paws and Claws and the Wolfpack 007 Tiny Animal Rescue. The founders of the shore-based groups began their multi-day mission from Barnegat Township on September 24th, after packing their vehicles with a wide variety of donated items.
We were bringing pet supplies and human supplies down to smaller organizations and smaller groups down in Louisiana in order to help them with the Hurricane Ida relief.
How much stuff did you bring down?
Over 5,000 pounds of different items: dog food, emergency supplies, clothing, water, the essentials.
So you were helping the residents and the dogs?
Correct, because if the residents aren't there, then the dogs have no one to take care of them.
The trip to Louisiana took just over 20 hours. What was it like when they arrived?
It is horrible down there still. We were working with an organization that said that there are tent cities still set up. Families with their children and their pets are living in tents because their homes are destroyed and there's no place for them to go.
Unfortunately, we didn't make it completely into Houma and LaPlace, where the most damage was done, because of the bridges and roadways still aren't clear and taken care of.
While a major part of the goal was to deliver the donations, they also tried to relieve overcrowding in the shelters by removing 28 pre-Ida rescues to make room for those animals that got separated from their owners during the storm.
Part of our plan was, and part of our job is, to kind of help out the shelters, get them cleaned out in order to be able, so they can save and help the animals that need it now. So we didn't remove anybody's pets from the area. So we moved pets that were already displaced pre-Ida.
Are you going to keep that one?
Yes, we are. We're going to keep this guy.
What's his name?
Norman. Say hi, Norman.
While Norman may have found his forever home, many of the others are still looking. Anyone interested in adopting or fostering one of the dogs can reach out to the groups via email using the addresses you see on this screen. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the group's September trip isn't the end of their Louisiana rescue story.
Of course we'll go back. There's always going to be a need, and there's always going to be a hurricane.
So this is an ongoing effort.
It's always an ongoing effort. Rescues every day.
Reporting from Barnegat Township, this is Sherry Karabin for Jersey Matters.
All right, thank you, Sherry. Still to come on Jersey Matters.
Remove your breast cancer in a matter of minutes. We'll explain how they do that at Princeton Radiology in Freehold, coming up next on Jersey Matters.